Hello, Hay House. I'm Veronica Strachan, and Breathing While Drowning is my story. My quest for healing and reconnection, returning to life after a journey into grief and despair. And Breathing While Drowning is my daughter Jacqueline Bree's story, from birth to almost 5. Without her, I would not be the woman I am. Scarred, visionary, creative, confused, confident, impatient, a forever student. Jacqueline's passing, her life and her passing, taught me the importance of breathing while drowning. I always wanted to be a writer. Words were always held magic for me. I always loved writing stories, and I always lost in stories. I wrote to all my children, but particularly in this instance to Jackie Bree, throughout her life and sporadically afterwards for a number of years. And looking back on those journal entries 20 years later with the hindsight of wisdom and experience, I can be amazed and love that young woman and feel her pain as she birthed a child with a disability, a child who had a really fragile hold on life. And when that fragile hold was gone, I can see how she and I fell into grief for almost 20 years. And I can look at those entries with compassion. And I could look at them and reflect on what she taught me, on what I learned from all of those experiences. Some people in this situation will ask for help. Some will reach for a book. I'm the reach for a book kind of girl. The book that I found was Maureen Murdoch's Heroine's Journey. And what Maureen's words were able to do was to give me permission to dream again. And I hope that my book will also give people permission to dream again, to grieve as long as they want, but then to come to that point when they're ready, to come to that point and to take that step back to life, to a life lived fully, and to be open and honest with yourself, as I eventually was with a couple of friends, and realised that I wasn't alone, that we were all part of the Discontented Women's Club. Outwardly successful, we had careers and jobs and homes and material things, but inwardly we were all a bit lost. We all were missing something, that we all had lost that fire and given up on our dreams. So the book will give you permission to get back to your dreams. Follow our adventures as we, find our way back. Because the heroine's journey doesn't have signposts. It doesn't go in a straight line. It's not like the hero's journey where the search for success, the call to action, all of those things. The heroine's journey is about disconnecting from the feminine. It's about losing your way. It's about descending into darkness. But then it's about that yearning to reconnect. And I have reconnected with the feminine. There are some fantastic people out there, some mentors, some teachers who can help you do that. And I talk about the ones that help me. So I use my journal entries in Jackie's diary. I reflect on how I feel about them and myself now. And I add the wisdom and the things that have helped me come back on the journey. So with my evolutionary friends, with my good buddies who kept me whole and on track and honest, I found my way back. And not only did I reconnect the feminine, but I healed the masculine part of me as well. The part that had learnt so much in the world of men, in the patriarchy of business and all of the way the world currently works, and that women are finding their stronghold in now, and learning not to be one or the other, but actually to be beyond duality, to be not either or, but to be everything, to be connected to everyone. So beautifully expressed by Anita Morjani at the Writers' Workshop, that we are all So I hope that my book, if grief brings you to the pages, that it can give you hope, that can give you a way back. And that if you're a woman who has lost something, if something is broken, if something has died, not necessarily a loved one, it could be a physical disability, it could be an emotional or mental pain, it could be loneliness, it could be a whole lot of things. But there is a way back, and it's okay to be there and to be in that dark place, because that is healing in itself, and that you will find your way back. But there are a community of women out there. There are books, there are practices, there is a whole lot of education, teachers and mentors and good friends who can help you find your way back. So through me tracing my heroine's journey and coming to that end, to the beyond duality and to life as it is now, I hope that you will find that excitement of getting up every day and knowing that so much more is possible, that you live consciously, that you be creative in what you do, that you can see that a mindful existence is going to let you learn the lessons that your soul came here to learn, and that you can share that compassion, and that you let yourself be surprised by life, and never, never underestimate that every moment is so important, and that everything that you do, your life, belongs to you, and everything that you think and feel and do and believe matters, and that is what counts. So that's the book, all written. I'm really looking forward to sharing it with everybody. If you need to know any more, you know where I am. Thanks for listening.